Have you ever felt a little unsteady on your feet and wondered what's really causing it? For so many older men, losing balance isn't just the occasional stumble. It becomes a daily worry, something that chips away at confidence, independence, and even peace of mind. If you've ever found yourself reaching for a wall when you stand up, hesitating before stepping off a curb, or feeling nervous on stairs, you're not alone. But here's the surprising truth. Most older men aren't losing their balance simply because of old age. Instead, it's often because of 5 common mistakes, small habits, and oversights that build up over time. And today, I want to walk you through each one. By then, you'll not only know what to avoid, but also what you can do right now to stay steady, safe, and confident on your feet for years to come. These aren't complicated medical secrets. They're simple changes anyone can make. And trust me, they can mean the difference between living cautiously or living freely on your own terms. So stay with me until the very end and subscribe, because I'll also share a few powerful bonus tips that most men overlook, and they might be the key to restoring the balance and energy you thought you'd lost forever. Let's dive in. Mistake number 1. Ignoring muscle loss in the legs. One of the biggest mistakes older men make, often without realizing it, is underestimating the slow loss of muscle in the legs. The thighs and calves aren't just muscles. They're your foundation. When they weaken, balance, walking, and even standing from a chair can suddenly feel harder. There's even a name for this: sarcopenia, the natural muscle loss that comes with age. Without regular strength-building habits, it sneaks up on you year by year. At first, you might just notice that climbing stairs takes more effort. Later, you might find yourself wobbling when you rise from the sofa. Before long, even short walks can feel risky. I think of my friend Gerald, who's 78. He used to play softball and take long walks with his dog. But after retirement, he spent more time sitting. One day, his doctor told him his legs had noticeably lost muscle. Gerald admitted he had brushed it off for years, thinking, this is just what getting old feels like. But when he started small exercises, like standing up from a chair without using his hands, heel-to-toe walking, and calf raises at the kitchen counter, he began to feel steady again. Within weeks, his confidence returned. Here's the key. It's never too late to rebuild strength. Even gentle daily efforts like stretching, walking, or practicing balance drills can add up quickly. Think of it this way: your legs are your lifelong support system. Taking care of them is an investment in your independence and dignity. So ask yourself, are you giving your legs the daily challenge they need? Or are you letting them slowly weaken? If you are still with me, subscribe and share it with someone you care about. Mistake number 2, wearing unsafe, worn-out footwear. Now let's talk about something hiding in plain sight: your shoes. Many men keep wearing the same pair of shoes for years. Maybe they feel broken in or comfortable. But worn-out soles and flattened treads quietly turn into serious hazards. Shoes without grip can slide on smooth floors. Shoes with floppy heels or stretched backs stop giving your feet the support they need. And indoor slippers or sandals. They often encourage shuffling, tripping, or rolling an ankle. Take Samuel, an 81-year-old neighbor of mine. He swore by his old leather loafers. Said they were the only shoes that didn't give him blisters. But those loafers caused him 2 dangerous slips on his kitchen floor. Finally, his daughter convinced him to try new shoes with non-slip soles. At first, he hated how stiff they felt. But within weeks, he admitted he could walk confidently again. No more grabbing for the wall. The truth is, shoes are not just a fashion choice, they're a safety tool. A good pair of supportive walking shoes with proper fit and slip-resistant soles can instantly reduce your risk of falling. Yes, it may feel hard to let go of an old favorite pair, but ask yourself this: are these shoes holding on to me or holding me back? Mistake number 3, neglecting vision and hearing checks. Here's a mistake many men overlook: ignoring their eyes and ears. Balance isn't just about muscles. It's a team effort inside your body. Your brain relies on input from your eyes, your ears, and the nerves in your feet to stay upright. When vision blurs, depth perception fades. When hearing weakens, your awareness of your surroundings shrinks. The result? Your brain has less information to keep you steady. Carl, a 76-year-old woodworker, is a good example. His eyesight declined gradually, but he got used to it. He leaned closer to his tools, squinted, and thought nothing of it. Then his family convinced him to update his glasses prescription. The change was immediate. Not only was his work safer, but he also stopped tripping on steps he used to miss. And it's not just about vision. Even mild hearing loss affects balance because the inner ear controls spatial awareness. A buildup of wax or untreated hearing decline can make you dizzy without realizing why. Here's the lesson. Annual vision and hearing exams are not a luxury. They're essential for safety. Clear eyes and sharp hearing make the world brighter, safer, and easier to navigate. Remember, it's not weakness to use glasses or hearing aids. It's wisdom. It's choosing safety over pride. If you are still with me, subscribe and share it with someone you care about. Mistake number 4, skipping balance and flexibility exercises. When most men think of exercise, they picture lifting weights or running. But balance and flexibility training are just as important, especially as the years pass. Without them, joints stiffen, reaction time slows, and everyday movements feel risky. Simple activities, turning quickly in the kitchen, stepping into the shower, or reaching for a high shelf, suddenly feel like challenges. Howard, an 80-year-old friend, thought stretching was unnecessary. Over time, his hips tightened. One day, he tripped on a rug while reaching for the phone. Afterward, his therapist introduced him to simple balance moves, standing on one leg while brushing his teeth, slow side-to-side stepping, and basic stretches. Within a month, he was steadier and more confident than before. You don't need a gym. You just need consistency. Gentle yoga, tai chi, or 5 minutes of daily stretching can restore flexibility and stability. The goal isn't to push yourself like you did at 25. It's to train your body to stay responsive, limber, and balanced for decades to come. Mistake number 5, overlooking home hazards. The last mistake is perhaps the easiest to fix, ignoring safety risks inside the home. Most falls don't happen outside on icy sidewalks. They happen at home, in familiar spaces that feel safe. Loose rugs, dim lighting, cluttered hallways, trailing cords, all of these are silent dangers. Even bathrooms and kitchens with slippery surfaces can become accident zones. Thomas, an 82-year-old friend, used to say, "I know my house like the back of my hand," but one evening he tripped over a worn mat in his entryway. That fall shook his confidence. His family helped declutter, added brighter night lights, and installed grab bars in the bathroom. Those small changes made his home safe again, and his peace of mind returned. Here's the truth. Creating a safe home doesn't mean giving up independence. It means protecting it. Think of grab bars, non-slip mats, and sturdy railings not as old-age equipment, but as tools for freedom. They allow you to live at home longer, on your own terms. So take a walk through your home. Look for hazards. Remove clutter. Add light. Every adjustment you make is a step towards safety and dignity, restoring confidence and freedom. So let's recap. Balance is not lost because of age alone. It's lost because of 1. Muscle loss in the legs. 2. Unsafe, worn-out footwear. 3. Neglected vision and hearing. 4. Lack of balance and flexibility training. 5. Hidden hazards at home. The good news? Every single one of these can be corrected. You can rebuild strength with daily exercises. You can replace old shoes with safe ones. You can protect your senses with regular checkups. You can regain flexibility with simple routines. And you can make your home a true sanctuary by removing hazards. Remember, staying balanced is not just about avoiding falls. It's about protecting your confidence, independence, and joy. Every small change you make today adds up to a life of freedom tomorrow. So here's my challenge to you. Choose one small action today. Maybe it's a 5-minute stretch. Maybe it's checking your shoes. Maybe it's moving a rug. Because your balance isn't just physical. It's about balance in life, the balance between fear and freedom, dependence and independence, holding back and living fully. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Leave a comment below with one change you're planning to make. I'd love to hear your story. And remember, Age may change the body, but it doesn't have to take away your strength, your steadiness, or your spirit. Stay safe, stay strong, and keep living life on your own terms.